So did any of y'all see the Mariah Carey performance on New Year's? She performed on Dick Clark's Rockin' New Year's with Ryan Seacrest. She performed 3 songs. I did not see the whole performance. She had just started Emotions when I saw it, and from what I saw, it wasn't good. It was a mess. But one of the first things she said during the performance was no music, so she couldn't hear the music. And she specifically had told the sound engineers while she was talking throughout the whole Emotions performance to turn on her monitors. Without your in-ears, you can't hear nothing. If you try performing without them, you're not gonna know your cues for, when the music starts and this and that. I was checking online, and people are just roasting her to no end, which is really, really sad. I think that's probably the worst part about social media. It gives voice to people that shouldn't have a voice. But one thing I will say is this isn't the first time a performer has had difficulties live while performing. I remember about maybe 10, 11 years ago, I was watching the Orange Bowl performance. This is with Kelly Clarkson, some country artist, I cannot remember. Trace Atkins, maybe? I don't know. And then Ashlee Simpson. And I remember when Kelly started performing, her mic was not working properly. So all you could hear was the backing track start and no sound, nothing. And I believe it's on YouTube. Like, you could check that out. I haven't seen the performance since it aired on TV, but I do remember them bringing her another mic midway through her performance.
Test 1, 2, test.
You can't hear her. Oh my God, Kelly.
It's a bad start.
Oh my God. Oh no. Oh no.
She's pissed. We got a wire mic. Gave her a wire. It's alright. Everybody knows it's not her fault.
Ashley's gonna. Oh my. Ashley's gonna be so scared right now. Please figure it out by my sister.
And then when Ashlee came on, she got roasted for that because she was off beat. But I remember watching her show at the time, and she had specifically said right before her performance that she couldn't hear anything, like her in-ears weren't working either. So, and then at the end of her performance, she got booed for it.
I was standing on the side as the show begins, and I'm looking up and I see that Kelly Clarkson is having sound problems. So I was freaking out on the side, thinking, how am I going to get through this? And it was my time to go up there. Not one person in my band had ears. Nobody could hear anybody. It was literally just like, here you go for it, do your best. Imagine finishing a performance in front of all those people and you couldn't hear anything. I really wanted to cry.
She was great. That is the worst feeling in the world. To not hear it in your ears because she heard the echo of everybody. She didn't know if she was singing on beat. You don't understand. I would have had somebody hold the mic and gone like this so I could have heard myself.
Every single thing of wireless is gone. All in-ears, all mics, everything. She sounded good. She sounded good to me.
Did you watch Kelly Clarkson walk off?
There was nothing.
She walked off like this, and then the next person walked off like this, and then we just walked off.
She performed one more song, We Belong Together, but I saw a little bit of it from what I saw online, a little bit of that performance, and to me it just sounded like a backing track the whole time. They say she was lip-syncing it, but I don't believe it was live in the first place. I do believe she did pre-record some of her live vocals, like her runs and stuff, but other than that, I think they just turned on a backing track since she was already having technical difficulties. But honestly, if that was me, I probably wouldn't even gone on. Like if I already knew my in-ears weren't working, and why even go on? You know, why did they not fix the problem if they knew ahead of time? Supposedly they did right before she went on. She said that they weren't working. So why didn't they fix it? Why didn't they go to a commercial break to try to fix the problem before she went on? You know, sort of like they're trying to sabotage her performance, which worked, because at the end of it, you could she walks off and you can tell she's visibly mad about the situation.
You just don't get any better.
You also see the Pitbull New Year's Eve special that they were doing. Salt-N-Pepa was performing at that same time that Mariah was. They were performing Push It, and that performance was dope. Like, did any of y'all see it? Like the ending, you know, you gotta wait for it. And then you see Salt-N-Pepa and Spin come from behind, and with the crowns, and then their 1987 jackets from the Push It video. It's dope. I've actually seen them twice in concert, so that's like a routine that they always do. They put them on first, not at the end, but you know, it was a really good performance. And to be honest, he had some really great old school artists like Coolio, Naughty by Nature, and some of my favorite artists. Snoop Dogg performed, Queen Latifah also hosted it.